Inferences. Language is a subject which depends a lot on inferences. There are direct answers, but there are inferred answers. You have to look between the lines, beyond the text, and think about the answers. It is not a science where the answer is going to be just one. There can be many inferences in a sentence. Many people can take out different meanings and think that could be the answer. In the video clip that follows, you will see how the teacher exercises and makes the students realize and become aware of it, that they do not need to seek for direct answers. They have to look for inferences given in the paragraph and the text. The students' interaction with the teacher regarding inferences, regarding thinking what the answer should be, which is between the lines. It is not clear otherwise. It is not given in numbers. It is not given directly. There is a word being used, and for that word there is some inferred answer. There is some inference there that they have to think why this word has been used and what does it really suggest. So there's a lot of students' interaction amongst themselves as well, because different students are giving different answers. So the students' interaction is going on between themselves and also between the teacher and the students. While this interaction is going on, it is really significant to see how much learning is taking place. And that learning is the learning which is being analyzed. It is not a direct learning, that there is a word, there is a spelling, and it's a part of the language. It's not that. It's part of a speech. It's not that. There is much more learning taking place. What does the word suggest? What is the other meaning which is hidden between the lines? What is the message the writer is trying to give us? And then the teacher is supporting the students throughout. Please make a note of it, how the teacher's support helps the students to find the answer in the video clip that follows. Along with that, there is a lot of questioning and answering going on in the lesson. Questions and answers must be encouraged. Let your students try. Do not have them restricted to one answer only. Sometimes the teacher needs to tell the students what is the right answer, but let them come out with their ideas. Let their thinking bloom. Let them blossom. Let them talk about their ideas. Give them a freedom to do that, so that they are not frustrated that they wanted to say something and the teacher stopped them because the teacher said you were wrong. In the video clip that follows, you will be able to watch that the teacher is supporting the students to say things. She is appreciating them. She is encouraging them. But also, along with that, she is also guiding them towards the right path. The students, they learn that with the help of the teacher, they are going to get the answer. It is going to click somewhere. So please remember that reading depends a lot on the skill to analyze the language, infer the hidden meanings, find out what is between the lines, and get to the real message of the writer.
Question 2, who's going to point out the key words and phrases? Isha? So immediately you highlight that because you have to zero in on paragraph 2. Next? How? How? All right? How is the importance of third pine tree? So, how, third, and emphasized. Great. It says explain one way. All right? So now you zero in on paragraph 2. And who's going to give me the answer? Hajra?
Miss, in paragraph 2, after they told how the first two trees were proved wrong, they come to this third tree and say that first they emphasize on the height, that it's like nearly 200, and then they compare it to a cottage, almost as big as a cottage, and they give it color too. And then they say it's a wide shadow, also showing that it's probably very, very big. And then they say around it which a small army could have coming.
Yeah, so all of these point details. Actually, the third tree is mentioned in a lot of detail compared to the others. And so you have to explain one way. Explain means use an embedded quote to prove your point. You are not going to just say, oh, there's lots of details. So you're going to pick out the details that are given, and all these details combine to emphasize the fact that it is more important than the other trees.